Hey guys, happy Saturday. Just gonna start my skincare routine. I don't know what that rabbit hop was, but I'm in a good mood. The daily facial cleanser. Today I think I'm gonna go to the library. I need to return a book, and I always enjoy going to the library. It's like one of the most relaxing things. I highly encourage you to get out and go to your library because I think it's good for your brain to just wander around and look at book titles. I got a little ring light. I think it makes a subtle difference. I just have it perched on the viewfinder, so now I can't really see if I'm in frame or not, but that's okay. Q10 coming on in. You know how Amazon shows you stuff that it wants you to buy? Well, it showed me some sunscreen. They're by this brand Numbuzin, I don't know. Pure Glass Clean Tone and the Goodbye Redness. I'm not gonna put it on right now because I'll tell you in a moment. This one has like a subtle peachy pink tone to it. Hint as to why I'm not gonna put it on today. This one I was kind of excited for, the Goodbye Redness. First of all, it's got this annoying dispenser that's like, puts out a tiny little amount. So in order to get enough sunscreen, you have to like keep pumping. Anyway, it comes out green and I was like, oh, that's gonna mask redness. But it makes you look like a gecko. It really is not a good look. If you were thinking about buying those, I don't know, you guys. The cast is just very, very heavy. And this one is like green. This, on the other hand, loving it. I really think that this is not only a good product for just an everyday SPF, I really think it's an excellent facial moisturizer. I'm not sponsored by this company, by the way, but I have been using this product for years now, and I keep coming back to it time and time again as an everyday facial moisturizer because I feel like my skin is happy when I'm using it. I don't know why. It's just effortless. It's not too greasy for me. It's not too slippery. It's not difficult to spread. It's not too orangey. And I've become rather fond of the odd pool float odor that this has. Easy on the eyelids. So this little ring light, it's got a little port for charging. You charge it, it came with a cord, you charge it with a USB charger, but it has a few different shades. Like, oh wow, that still looks white on the viewfinder, but this is yellow. Kind of changes in brightness a bit. You really can't. Can you really tell that on the camera? Doesn't seem like you can. But anyway, it has 3 different settings. Update on the Apple Pumpkin Mainstays candle I picked up last weekend on my little trip to Walmart. 100% recommend this candle scent. It has a great throw, beautiful apple pumpkin undertones. It's a perfect scent for heading into November. I have yet to find an expensive candle that is worth the price point. When you can get these, and they have, at least for me, the scents that I'm looking for, they really come through in these inexpensive candles, whether it be this Mainstay brand from Walmart, Tuscany candle, or what was that other brand I discovered at Randall's? I can't remember. They're amazing, but when I go for the more expensive candles, it's always a letdown. The exception, however, is DW Home. Those candles you can get at like Home Goods, Marshalls. Those usually are winning. And they're not too expensive when you purchase them from like Home Goods. Kirby approves. I'm here at my favorite place, the library. They've got a book sale. This was super popular a few years ago. Not a few years ago, God, like a decade ago. I remember it being super popular. It's a good book. Surviving Minimized. Interesting. That's for sale. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I loved these books. They were really, really page turners. I remember reading those. Yeah, I guess 10 years ago, man. The Martha Manual, How to Do Almost Everything. I believe it. Martha's a good teacher. People like to rag on her, but she's very good at teaching you how to do things. I'm gonna put that back in the right place, but I can't with you guys in my hand, so. Yeah, she She's good at teaching very good things. Clever tips and genius ideas for an easier, more enjoyable life. I always enjoyed her magazine. How to Cook Everything. Oh, Mark Bittman. I always enjoyed him. Jamie Oliver, 7 Ways. Easy ideas. Week, it looks like. Speaking of Martha, she's got a dinner at home. This looks like an older book. Vegan Family Favorites. This also looks old school. Do we really need a recipe for that? Okay. Stuffed holiday French toast. Mexicali corn. Herbed quinoa. Pasta sprinkle. I have all the ingredients for that at home. Mushroom walnut spread. Black-eyed pea dip. Yeah, highly suggest going to your local library and getting a bunch of random books of whatever seems interesting. It's a good way to unwind at night, just looking at books instead of being on your phone. It will help you sleep better. Like, you know, right before you go to bed, to just peruse either a recipe book or like a interior decorating book. Something that isn't even necessarily reading per se, but just photos. It can be very relaxing and help you fall asleep. The Sweet Life. Another reason I suggest reading at nighttime is that it forces you to retain your attention span, because these social media apps are going to shorten your attention span. And that is something you should aggressively try and fight, because snag some more of this Raven's Blend coffee. I decided to try the Grin and Bear It flavor. Again, is not disappointing whatsoever. This brand, I get it on iHerb. I'm loving it. Now, when it comes to coffee, I do not discriminate. Don't get it twisted. I will drink, you know, bougie stuff. I will drink gas station coffee. I pretty much love it all. However, I will say this, and I drink Starbucks too, you know, when I'm traveling, when I need, you know, that's all the only option. It's not bad. In a pinch, it does the trick. Yeah, a venti Americano from Starbucks. I will drink it. Not gonna turn my nose up at that. However, it pains me to see people, and I primarily see this on social media, so I don't know to what extent it reproduces reality for the majority of people, but it pains me to see people going to Starbucks every single day to get their coffee when you can have a much better experience at home. And I understand the beauty of ritual and the ritual of going out to Starbucks, maybe greeting your friendly barista. I get it. I get that. I really do. But you save so much more money and you can have much better quality coffee doing it at home. I feel that way about eating out too. Majority of the time, you can actually get a better quality meal at home for pennies in comparison to restaurant food. Now, I enjoy going to restaurants. I'm not ragging on that. But people, I'm specifically referring to people who eat out all the time. Like every meal, they do, you know, DoorDash or whatever. You can get such a better quality food that you make yourself, and you can do it relatively quickly, especially in the amount of time it takes. At least for me, I find it takes me far more time. It takes me a lot more time to decide what I'm going to order from my carryout place, place my order, then you need to wait for the delivery, you know, them to prepare your food, the delivery person to arrive. And by the time all of that is done, like, you could have made a whole Thanksgiving dinner. It's the lie of convenience. It's almost holiday season, so I got my Mickey mug back out in action. Timer just went off, but you guys decided to tilt yourselves on an angle there. Okay. Let's plunge. See the nice color it's got? This is a great coffee. I'm telling you. If you were thinking of going out and getting coffee, don't let me stop you. But for the future, make your coffee at home. It saves you so much money. I'm here in Kroger, and check it out. Neutrogena came out with, I guess, limited edition packaging of their makeup remover wipes just for Halloween. Yeah, makeup remover wipes, they really have a strong following. I've tested out their wipes before, and I just don't find that they work. I mean, they don't, I guess they help, but seriously, try an oil cleanser. This stuff is what I currently use as my eyeshadow base, and I love it. It's meant to be an under eye concealer, but I just use it on my upper eyelid. It works really well. I think this is the shade that I use, the lightest one. Works well. I don't put it all around my eye though, as I just said. This is a new to me brand, Kai Parami. Look at all these mascaras they have. They have a super curling and lifting and length and volume big lash. I wonder if these are any good. $6.19, that's not too bad. Check out their eyeshadow palettes. They're kind of nice. These colors are a bit too much for me. But I like that one. This is cool. I've never seen something like this. It's a liquid eyeshadow. Interesting. That you sort of like a, it's got a doe foot applicator. I've never seen that before. Pretty colors. Here's what foundation range we're working with here. Cruelty free. Here's their concealer too. Kind of looks like it's separating, which is not a good sign. Here's the True Skin Vitamin C Serum. I reviewed that a while ago, but it looks like they came out with a vitamin C brightening cleanser. Did you see that? Tea tree oil, y'all know the deal. May be helpful for like seborrheic dermatitis, but also common allergen. I feel like Amazon really pushed True Skin hardcore there. Was anybody else like around 2021 getting hardcore pushed by Amazon to buy the True Skin Vitamin C Serum? Speaking of Amazon, I added this to my Amazon cart. I saw Neutrogena came out with the cleansing balm. So that should be arriving soon. I have the Kroger dupe of Cetaphil's Gentle Skin Cleanser and the Daily Facial. Quite a bit less. $8.49 versus the usual price of $14.99, though it's on sale today. This looks new. Cetaphil's Deep Hydration Skin Restoring Water Gel. Oops. As I throw it across the grocery store. Polyglutamic acid, that's a great ingredient in skincare products. It helps with moisture and elasticity. This also has urea. Man, this looks good. Looks like it does have niacinamide. I know some of you all are sensitive to that. But comment below if you've tried this Deep Hydration Skin Restoring Water Gel. I legit thought this was a nut butter. But it's a scrub, almond and shea, walnut shell. This is like a St. Ives, a Kroger dupe for the St. Ives. Check this out. It's a rice water split end therapy. I have a video on rice water for hair, not like bodies of research on that, but it does have ingredients in it that may help with shine and, you know, naturally present. Looks like the KROGER brand has a generic version of Dove's Cool Moisture Body Wash. I'm not seeing the Dove version. Dove's got a glowing mango and restoring coconut. Here's one that's similar to the Dove Deep Moisture Nourishing Body Wash. It does have fragrance in it, and it has, this is the preservative that people often become allergic to methyl isothiazolinone. So I would skip that. Just go with the barb. Well, hey guys, I just got out of the shower, moisturized my face, and the moisturizer is dry. Let's see if you can tell a difference. No ring light, ring light. All right, I'm gonna put a little CeraVe healing ointment on my eyelids per usual. I get this question a fair amount about using ointments like the CeraVe healing ointment if you are prone to milia. The thing about milia is they can either occur spontaneously, they are common in young children, they spontaneously resolve. They also can be associated with certain hereditary conditions, but they often arise in areas of the skin where there's been some kind of skin injury, whether that be excessive sun damage, or maybe you had a cosmetic peel, resurfacing laser. Milia are potential side effects of those procedures. And in the case of products that you put on your skin, very heavy ointments, petrolatum ointments, they certainly do have the potential to trigger milia. Your facial moisturizers, your eye creams, they shouldn't trigger milia at all because they're formulated with more lightweight like silicones that are meant to soften and smooth, and they're not as occlusive as petrolatum, so they shouldn't really trigger milia. Now, if you want to do a petrolatum ointment, say on your eyelids, and you're worried, make sure the skin is clean before you put the petrolatum on, because if you do have any cosmetic residue, dirt, sebum, oil, or whatever, that can get trapped into that occlusive layer and just irritate around the follicle, possibly trigger milia. This one from Aveeno, I reviewed for you guys today, actually, the new products from the Aveeno within the Aveeno Calm and Restore line. This is their Skin Therapy Balm. This has petrolatum in it, but it also has colloidal oatmeal, a skin protectant, and this is a lot more lightweight, non-greasy in comparison to like CeraVe healing ointment. See how that colloidal oatmeal kind of lightens the load a bit, makes it less heavy, less occlusive, but you still get a decently protective layer. It's really helpful if you've got irritation. This would be a great option like for windburn. It's a great option for underneath the face mask. Then, of course, you have the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm. That can go on the face to areas that are prone to dryness and irritation. All that to say, there's nothing about a moisturizer, eye cream, what have you, that's going to predict whether or not you're going to develop milia. Some people are just predisposed to them. Anyway, I am all out of the shower. I gotta tell you guys, I have been loving that shampoo brush. This I love. And I've been using Nizoral shampoo a lot lately and loving it. It has been great with my hair. It's been giving my hair a lot more volume, shine. I love it. I've been surprised with that because a lot of, Nizoral shampoo, it can be drying on the hair, but for my hair lately, it has been working out really well. Oh, I gotta put my tretinoin on. That's why I put the petrolatum on my eyelids, by the way, if you're new here. I do that to prevent skincare products getting there that could be irritating, like tretinoin. Can be super irritating around the eyelids. It's great to do that if you are using benzoyl peroxide too. When I rub tretinoin in, I like to go up and out. That way it's away from my eyes. It's a good thing to do like with adapalene too. And then on the face, I go down the nose and kind of out and then up the sides. And I do a little bit here too on my upper lip, but my upper lip is more prone to irritation, so I'm a little bit more conservative there. Then I like to rub the backs of my hands together. And I usually remember too to rinse off my fingers so that I don't transfer it to my eyelids. I'm starting to get used to my haircut. It took me a few days to get used to it. I'm starting to get used to it. And it's nice not to have it's normal to lose 100 hairs a day, right? And it's nice to not have those 100 hairs be as long. I am still using my Eye Restore hair regrowth system, by the way. I get questions on that. I do use it a couple of times a week. I've been really consistent, and I honestly think it has made a huge difference in the overall thickness of my hair. And if you have a type of hair loss called androgenetic alopecia, there is good evidence that low-level laser therapy can certainly help with getting you some regrowth. It doesn't work for everyone, but I have been using it. I bought it myself, and I continue to use it. I've been sponsored by them in the past. I don't currently have a contract with them, but I am still affiliated with them, so as disclosure. But All that to say, I've been really happy with that device. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna wrap this vlog up here. I hope you all enjoyed it and that you're having a great weekend. And make sure you check out tomorrow's vlog because I have something fun in store, very festive, fun adventure. So stay tuned for that. But if you guys enjoyed this one, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.